Okay, I want to cover digital artifacts. So there was an article several years ago about what they thought they found. They thought they find giant sea creatures all the time, and what this really was an overlapping image of a satellite receiver. A satellite passes by, and it makes panoramic shots. And sometimes there's just a little bit of a gap, and that gap actually created what appeared to be a monster. It was just actually a couple of feet different in each pass-by strip that was used. So there's a lot of digital artifacts that create crazy stuff. A lot of y'all are gonna remember the large flying sticks that were thought to be a new life form that were going through the air, and they looked like a long giant stick with 6 wings. Well, those only appeared after they started using digital photography, and the digital photography software couldn't keep up like a film could. And what they were doing, it looked like something was flying, moving thousands of miles an hour 2 miles away, when it really in fact was a bird or a fly barely in front of the camera lens. They were called rods. Escamilla was the guy that really pushed these things, but they were called rods. They were supposed to be these life forms that lived in the upper atmosphere, but that was a digital artifact, much like that Loch Ness monster. And some of these, they're saying they found megalodons in the ocean. Now maybe there are megalodons that survived or that are somewhere deep in the ocean, but some of these things are digital artifacts from the layering when they overlap the spy satellites, for want of a better term. And the gap between them, if they're washing them through a software program, the software program will fill things up and do it that way. So, and if they don't fill it up, then there's just a different overlap and it looks bad. So they'll always run it through some kind of software program, and that's where the mistakes come.